Good afternoon, folks. Brian here with Ryan Holder Outdoors. I wanted to, it's been on my mind to come to you all and kind of do a little bit of a Old Town Sportsman 120 PDL Pro review. I've had it since July now, and we're about to the end of September here in getting ready to start bow season here in Virginia. So I'm going to be wrapping this up for probably at least the month of October, and then I'll probably do some wintertime, early winter fishing here in Virginia. But I just wanted to come to you real quick. I know a lot of people have already got reviews out there on them and their personal opinions, and I was kind of like, there's no need for me to go do my own. But I was like, then again, everybody's got different opinions and viewpoints on the kayaks and their setups and stuff. So wanted to go over mine real quick with you all. I love it. I absolutely love the kayak. I was thinking leading up to this video, I really only have one complaint on it. I'm going to put y'all on the chesty here in a minute, and so y'all can actually see, and I'll go over some of my setups and things that I have actually on it. But the first thing first, pardon me, I do live kind of close to the road, so you're going to hear some traffic. But anyway, my only downfall of this kayak here is I'm getting used to it. I will say I'm actually really getting used to it where I don't think about it as much anymore. But the steering here on just the left side, I'm a right-handed guy for everything: shooting, firearms, archery, fishing, casting, reeling. I'm a right-handed guy for everything. If I lost my right arm or hand, I'd be screwed. So this is only on the left-hand side. I understand why they left that over there for your trolling motor stuff. I get all that. But that's just my downfall. My Hobie, I had a Hobie 2020 PA-14. I had that, and obviously it had steering on both sides, so that's what I'm used to. Coming to this, it's a little different, but like I said, these last couple outings I've had the past month or two, I haven't really thought about it anymore. In the beginning I was like, oh, dadgum, this side, I'd go to that side, oh, the other side, type of thing. But really, that's my only complaint. I love all this rail that they put on the new Sportsman PDL Pro. I've never had an Old Town, so I cannot really compare this to the older or even the newer, just the Sportsman 120s, not the Pros. I can't really compare this to that because I've never owned one. But I can maybe kind of call this video a comparison from a Hobie PA-14 to the 12-footer Old Town PDL Pro. But I love the absolute instant reverse. I was talking to Real Patriots Fishing yesterday. We went out fishing. I absolutely got skunked. He caught 2 fish. Anyway, this drive right here alone it's got everything. I mean, you've got storage right here. Storage that's waterproof. The drive floats. You've got instant reverse. I mean, it's got all these capabilities that like my PA-14 did not have at all. It did not have the storage. The drive did not float. It did not have instant reverse. It's like, this thing is a complete win-win, and I know all Old Towns have got the instant reverse and the storage thing, but like I said, me coming from a Hobie PA-14, I didn't have any of this. This is like heaven to me. I love how you just pick this thing right up, turn the locks, just pick them right up and roll on, throw them in the back of the truck and go. I'm gonna take you off here, and I'll put you on the chesty. Okay, so I got y'all on the chesty now. So anyway, here's the drive. I keep my scales in here, and my action cam, DJI action cam. I keep the battery and a battery pack charger in there going. So we'll start from the front, just work our way back. I kind of got carried away, started in the middle. So this is my this is how I run the camera in the front that you all mostly 90% see me from when I'm in the yak. I just like, so y'all can see my face and see my reaction a little bit. This is a cheap Amazon thing, and it goes up to like 29-30 inches, and it was like, I don't know, 20 bucks or so off Amazon. And but this thing goes up sky high. You just twist every other one somehow or another. Yeah, see, there you go, and just keeps going up and up. But I've been running it like that. That's what y'all have been seeing me at most of the time. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. I like that. The hatch right here, I know this is a new design. Again, I can't compare it to the older Old Towns. Definitely smaller from my PA-14. So I was wondering how that was going to work. But anyway, I keep my Bubba knife in here. That's how I clean the fish. So this whole thing stays in there, the Bubba. And then I put this extra tote in here just to keep my stuff from sliding around. So I keep my gloves. That's where I put my graph when I'm traveling. A couple snacks, my gloves, my face things. And as you can see right there, that's where I keep my battery for the depth meter. And I keep my life jacket. My life jacket lays right there. So I can keep all of those things in here and nothing goes anywhere. It stays right there. We'll go over my life jacket and I'll go ahead and pack that up. Here's my life jacket that I wear. It's an Onyx A&M 24. Love it, comfortable, stoked about it, have had no issues. I've even fished with it in the rain and I've had no issues with it going off. Was a little leery about that part, but it's been great with that. It's very comfortable. My mom's got a kayak and she bought a regular one, and then she got complaining because she didn't like it. It was hard to fish, and she was like, I want one like yours, and she's absolutely loved it. She got one just like me and loves it. So definitely a great life jacket. My rope, I keep my rope right there, and I run up and down the road 70, 75 miles an hour with my rope right there, and it does not go anywhere. So that's pretty cool. The drive, instant reverse. I think Old Town says it's 19 pounds. Twist the locks, pick it right up, put it right in the back of the truck, you're ready to go fishing. Drive does float. I got the storage compartment here. Like I said, I keep my scales in here and my charger stuff for the action cam. I forgot to say in the front here, in the front lid here, there's a compartment Old Town put for an extra prop. The hole was designed specifically for that. So that was a great feature. As you can see, I keep plenty of junk in this side compartment here. This side, I keep my scissors. Over there, I kind of keep some fluorocarbon line to tie onto my braided, and I'll usually throw extra baits down in there. As you can see, I got a couple down in there now I need to put up from yesterday. Under the seat is a lot of storage. I know that's a big thing with people. However, I make use of it. I keep all my weights, my Texas rig weights, my wacky, my punching, all my hooks. That's what's in those two boxes, and I make use of it. Sometimes I can pull them right out. Sometimes I got to get up, and I can get them out, but I'm still somewhat of a young buck, and it doesn't bother me to do all that. Real Patriots Fishing had a cooler on the back of his. I was having to carry a cooler back there because it was so big, and I was like, I need a crate for my plastic, so I did away with that cooler and jumped on the bandwagon. This is a Yak Hacker. I think it's made specifically for kayak seats to put on the back of your seat. Yesterday was probably my third outing with this. Great cooler, drinks stay cold, keeps ice. Yesterday I didn't do ice, I just did ice packs, and it was still great. I do have the Yak Attack cup holder right here on the rail, and I got it all the way back so I can still use my handle here. This is a paddle that I have, just an Amazon special, nothing spectacular. It comes with the paddle leash, which I thought was great because I didn't tired of spending money, so I was glad it came with that, but that's cool. Old Town comes with this paddle holder for the kayak. That's about the only thing I literally had to install other than putting the seat in. Super easy. I go up and down the road just like that too. I got the leash on it in the paddle holder. I got my strap, my Yak Attack strap here going over it, and I go up and down the road. I've been to Smith Mountain, or no, wrong kayak, still had the Hobie. I've been to Lake Gaston, which is about 2 hours, just under 2 hours from my house, running about 70, 75 with the paddle right there, no problems at all. I do like to keep fish. I hope I don't offend nobody by doing that, but I do eat fish. Me and my son love it. Wife won't eat it, but me and the boy do. So this is kind of my live well here, my little cooler, my live well. That's where I keep that for when I need it. I do have a lot of tackle. It's kind of haywire. I really want to get a Yak Attack Black Pack Pro to kind of just clean it up a little bit. But I've got jigs, swim jigs, traps, lipless, jerk baits, Ned rigs, swim jigs, swim baits, and then back in this one I've got all my plastics. Here's my Halo rods you guys see me talk about all the time. Sorry, the noise in the background, that's my son playing on his Tonka, but this is the Halo rods that I talk about. I absolutely love these rods. I've got it paired with the Shimano SLX XT. Love it, great setup. I want every rod and reel to be just like this one. One day maybe I'll get there. I've got 4 of those right now, I believe. Spinning reels, I just got back into fishing. For you that don't know, this spinning reel and this rod right here is probably 10, 15 years old. I had this when I was fishing in high school. So this is a Quantum Array It's size 30. And I tell you, I've had this thing for many years and it's been a great reel. I couldn't tell you if it's a $50 reel. I couldn't tell you if it's a $100 reel. I had no job when this reel was bought for me, so that's why I don't know. But I can tell you it's been a great reel, and I'm still using it at 32, and I was using it when I was 15. This rod is just a generic Shimano graphite rod. It's a 7-footer, medium heavy. Love that one. So I'm not gonna go through all my rod setups. That's just a couple. I do like the Yak Attack flag here. If y'all can see that or not in the light. I think that's a great combo. I love how easy it is. I will say with the Old Town, I was worried about how much, how it was going to be back here, because I'm a right-handed dude, and I was worried about catching the flag. Yes, obviously I've got 50 poles up here, so it would probably, those would stop me before my hook got to the flag. However, I've had no issues in the Hobie PA-14 or this kayak with actually hooking the flag. So that's been no problem at all there. This is another one I'll just talk about how good of Quantum actually is. My 2 spinning wheels are Quantum. I can't even pronounce what this one is, but it's a size 40. Again, I had this when I was probably 15 years old in high school, and I'm 32, about to be 33 in November, and I'm still fishing with it. This rod is a Daiwa. It's a 6'6". Been a great rod, have no complaints. I also have had it since I was probably about 18 years old. I actually remember where I bought it from, and the store's no longer open. Again, another Halo rod here. Love my Halo XD3 Pros. So Old Town did the front rod holder here. Absolutely love it. My Hobie did not have it. Real Patriots Fishing, Chad, he was laughing at me when I first got this couple hours. I kept laying my pole down when I caught a fish. He was like, hey, you know you got a front rod holder, right? And I was like, you're exactly right. I completely forgot about that. Here is the rudder that comes up and down. I love everything about that being right there. I know that's a new design, I think, from Old Town. I think it was on the top or inside. I'm not sure. Again, I wasn't an Old Town owner. This is my graph setup. I've got the Garmin 5 DV down view. The newer ones are the clear view. As we all know, if you're getting into kayak fishing or already have, things add up quickly. So I got this used for 200 bucks from a guy a couple hours away, and he met me one evening after work. Been a great graph. Completely love it. I just mainly use it for depth and water temperature and to see a few things. Underwater. Outside of that, I don't really do a whole lot with my graph yet. Literally this month is my excuse me, this month is my first full year of actually kayak fishing. I started last September, so I'm still learning. I've fished all pretty much on and off all my life, but so that's the graph setup there. I do wipe my kayak down after every outing. I just want to keep it clean. And that's just what I like to do. I know some don't, and that's perfectly fine, but I'm that one that I'm not made of money and don't have a ton of it laying around to blow, so I want this kayak to last me a while. This kayak is garage kept. I do keep it in the garage at all times. Again, I do trailer it. I love it on the trailer. That PA-14, I used to haul it in the back of this truck here. But the trailer thing is so much easier, so much nicer. I just can't go wrong. So far, this is my setup right now for you all. Just a little bit of a quick review. Looks like we're about 15 minutes in, but I just want to give a quick review on the Old Town Sportsman 120 PDL Pro. It's a great kayak. Give a pretty big shout out to these folks at Appomattox River Company. It's who I bought mine from. My mom also bought her Hobie from them as well. So definitely go check them out in Appomattox, Virginia, or kind of Farmville area. Appomattox River Company. Spencer and drawing a blank on the other guy's name. But anyway, those two guys were really helpful in buying my mom's kayak and when I wanted to buy this one. So again, a 10 out of 10. I give this thing about a 9. I mean, I really don't have any complaints. I think it pedals great through the water. Yesterday we did probably about the furthest I've ever done in a day. We did almost 5 miles yesterday. I was about 4.5 miles, and Real Patriots Fishing, Chad, he had been there a little bit before us. I think he did probably 5 miles. We did probably about 4.5 or so. And it did great. It was a long haul, but it did awesome. I will go over this. I just kind of skipped this stuff. This you can put a bow mount trolling motor on. They got a wiring thing here that you can come out with your wires. Under my live well bag here, there's a battery box right there for your trolling motor, your power poles, or a bow mount. You can kind of see how I got my wires coming through here. Just very easily, just took those 3 screws out and just drilled 2 holes and ran the cables right through there. Here's how I have my transducer from Navarre Kayak. They make this adapter for it, and it's a pretty slick deal here. My son's got shells in here, don't mind him, but again, you got 2 wiring ports here you can run your wires through, and you just do that right there, and your transducer's right there, and you forget about it. It's never in the way. You don't ever have to pull it up when you're getting shallow or anything like that. It's there. So pretty cool design. Check out Navarre Kayaking online as well. They also make the scrubber plugs. You really can't see them down in there for all the scrubber holes in the Old Town, so water doesn't come in. I have mine in the back so my gear doesn't get wet. This up here, usually by the time I get home, it's already dry anyway from all the holes, plus this, plus, you know, however fast I'm driving, depending on whatever road I'm on. I do keep it winched in the front here with a boat winch. I just wrap it around here, the handle in the front, which is also another great feature Old Town did. They have a handle in the front, but I just wrap it on there and just snug it up here in the front. And then I overkill it. I probably only need about 1 of these Yak Attack straps, and I may eventually do without, just to try doing without 1 of them. But the Yak Attack straps, cam straps, are great. If you're just getting into kayaking, no, don't use ratchet straps. People can get overkill and over tighten them. So as soon as I thought that, I was like, that's me. I'm not doing ratchet straps, I'm doing the can straps. So I use the can straps, and I've had no problem since. These are just regular PVC pipes here that I have on my crates. I've just got holes drilled through them and zip tied. I've had no problems with that. I'm actually thinking about adding me a couple more to this crate. Maybe putting 1 or 2 back here on the back just to get these further away. The rudder system here, I know, speaking of Navarre Kayaking, Real Patriots Fishing, he's got the metal rudder. He never tried it with the plastic. I haven't gotten the metal one yet, not sure that I will. This one's doing me just fine, so I'm probably just going to let it eat. I do ride with my rudder down like this just because my crate is right here. But as you can see, I mean, my license plate is still lower than my rudder, so I've had no problems with riding with my rudder like that either. I do plan on putting me some LED lights on and redoing the wiring on the trailer portion of it, but that's nonetheless. But other than that, this is my setup. Old Town Sportsman PDL Pro, coming from a 2020 Hobie PA-14. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a great day.